Grand Rise. Monica, you're on mute.
Okay.
Okay,
Good
okay.
morning.
I hear you. Grand Rise.
Did they see my going this
I'm
morning?
back in the office again. Those glasses of water.
Oh, yep. Got the oatmeal going this morning, y'all. Good morning. Gotta get up out and rolling this morning. All is well. It is Saturday morning. I understand. For some of you guys, it's like, oh my gosh, she up early again. Yes, we on a mission, baby. We on a mission. We on day 13, and it is time. We've kind of gotten over the hump, kind of shock your body a little bit, getting it back in the groove of things. Okay. So, with that being said, let's shock your mind as well. All right. So, Saturday morning, in many cases, a little dark outside. So, you probably roll over and look like, it's not time to wake up, but it is time to wake up, right? You got to start training mind and your body. We used to say, as a saying in the military, I'm gonna condition your mind and your body. Okay, I'm gonna educate you. I'm gonna bring awareness to you. All of that great stuff. I just want to remind everyone. Let me remind everyone. Make sure you like the show, share, and subscribe to my channel. Oh, it's time to get busy. All right. So why are we up so early? What's going on? I have the Rheumatoid Arthritis Campaign, the 60-day challenge. Okay. So one of the things you're supposed to be doing is trying to eat less than 200 calories in many cases, really just paying attention to what you're indulging in your body. When you go out and you shop, making sure that you're shopping on the outer layers of the grocery store and you kind of staying away, for the most part, some of the inner aisles that's not really giving you things for your body that you need. You want to stay energized. You want to stay vibrant. You got goals. You have things to do. All right. And you won't get there unless you kind of electrify yourself, right? Get those organs working back into a normal fashion. So your 200 calories should consist of good foods. Okay. Then you want to make sure you're stretching. Hey, get the good stretches in. Yeah. At least 3 times a day. No matter how fit you think you are, you want to make sure you're stretching out, making sure that body is awake. All right. Then get you some exercise in. For me, right now, it's 15 squats. I'm going to bump it up on Monday. I'm gonna add an exercise in on Monday to enhance, right? So you probably can remember if you go back to the very first video, it was a little struggle for me to do those squats. It was taking my time, had a lot of seconds in between, okay? And uh it was just the struggle was just straight real, y'all. All right. So now you see me, I'm moving a little better. My repetition has gotten a little quicker. So that means I'm doing something okay for my body. All right. So those squats are working. Get me started in the morning. And then you do not want to forget, and you definitely don't want to neglect getting you some water of some sort. All right. Some of you guys high speed, got your alkaline water, you got your black water, got your spring water. Get some water in your body. I think internationally there's a saying of drinking 4 cups in the morning. Let that be the first thing you indulge, right? First thing you swallow is water. Get those organs moving in the morning. Yeah. Okay. So what are we doing? We're promoting and protecting our physical and our mental. Our physical and our mental. We're promoting it and we're protecting it. We cannot protect our mental and our physical unless we begin to treat it right. We can blame our environment. We can blame other people. We can blame the cultural. But let the truth be told, it's an individual responsibility. So you may wonder, Mo, how are you keeping together? What are you doing? What's working for you? What is it that you're doing that could help me in my situation? Kind of give me a jump start into where I need to be. So I am nowhere near a medical physician. I can just tell you what has supported and what helps me, right? So you see another flyer on the screen. Dynamic 3D takes the discipline sea moss smoothie bar. So I started indulging in these smoothies in August, okay? And it just changed my life. So I've been tasked by my trainer in the morning, because getting up in the morning, I would still be asleep right now, taking sea moss and eating was like far away from any journey that I would ever think of. It was not part of the goal to get up in the morning and eat, all right? So I've been aware throughout the live streams the importance of eating in the morning, okay? So I've been tasked to get the oatmeal, get the sea moss going in the oatmeal in the morning, get me all ready, wind up, all right? And so other products that's a part of the company is some sea moss soap. I use that in my face. I've gotten maximum compliments from this whole visual look of mine. I'm super excited. So, because if I compare some pictures and I put them side by side, you can see the properties, you can see the benefits, you can actually see how that one ingredient has really transformed my whole overall being. Okay. So, got the capsules, sea moss capsules going on. And it's so if you like, you know what, I would rather make my own little concoction of the sea moss myself in my own smoothie, then you could buy it raw if you don't have access to it, you don't know where to get it. Everything is on the flyer. Inbox me if you want more information. If you decide, you know what, I'm so lazy, I'm not even in the groove of doing this stuff myself. What flavors do you all offer? So got strawberry mango, got pineapple mango, got mixed fruit. And yeah, so we have, and green machine. All right. That's my favorite. I like them all, but I'm a green, bitter type of girl. So I love the whole veggie atmosphere. You would think I eat a whole lot of it all the time. It's preparation. It's having it on deck. It's doing it. Right. So I'm always looking for that extra little to get me going. But guess what? I am on day 13. I have some people who supported the mission, who has journeyed along with us, sister. And they are also got some who started behind. And sometimes some people they'll join your mission and they'll go where you are. So if they just learning about it today, they'll start on day 13, finish at 60 with you. But actually, I didn't do the whole 60. But then there's others who say, you know what? I'm going to get on this journey with you. And I'm going to start today. And so they're counting in the background on their own. All right. So I just want to share with you what having that extra body support and why is it helpful and it is important to what you have going on in your own daily regimen. And that is that you're held accountable to your own standard. People don't even have to be there. They don't even have to say. I mean, they when they're there, they don't have to say anything to ignite that. It's just the very presence thereof. Someone is watching, and you could say, "Oh, I don't need nobody watching me. I got this. I can do it." The question is, are you doing it to capacity? Are you 100%? Are you more effective when someone is there or not? You may have been doing a very good job. Some of you all, just the truth be told, you just kind of need a coach. You need a guide. You need a trainer. You need someone who's going to ensure that what you're participating in is done to fundamentals. You have the correct thing going on because you can participate in a journey, in a training, in a session for so long, think you're doing all the right things in conditioning your mind and your body and be wrong. Therefore, there's no results. And if there's no results, you're not gonna feel uh you're not gonna feel like, or you're not going to show that you're actually participating in an activity. All right. So what are kind of results we're looking for? Well, I can tell you from my own little personal journey that what I'm looking for, I'm definitely looking for definition. I want to actually be able to show the strength. So you can go from one video to the other and you could literally see the progress. You can actually say, okay, I remember when, and this is only 13 days ago. So I want to be the type of example that if you are having some type of physical injury that kind of plays with your mind of being able to operate or live a very active lifestyle, that you could say, okay, wow, this lady has really became committed to the end game. And how is that being done? It is doing those things that you're not doing, those things you don't want to do or you don't think is necessary to be done. For me, is rise and shine. We had a cadence in the military. It says, up in the morning before day, I don't like it, no way. I eat my breakfast too damn soon. Hungry as a mean dog by noon. I went to the MEP sergeant on my knees. I said, MEP sergeant, feed me, please. And then the whole formation said, is it all right? Yes, it's all right. So I used to be like, I never started the morning with that cadence because I absolutely hated getting up in the morning. I was that soldier or that leader that's just bouncing up the formation right before the first sergeant or the platoon sergeant or the commander said, fall in. Right. And then at some point, I kind of realized, like, you know what? You start putting them stripes on your shoulder, you start leading other people, boy, you do is a bad example, sister. And so in that capacity, I kind of got it together, but I was half stepping. Because guess what? I was not energizing the body in the morning. I was going off of whatever reserve that my body actually had. Probably coming off some bad nutrition the day before, right? So it took me a minute to warm up and get it all together and get it going. And so you would think after years and years and years of participating with all eyes on me that I would have gotten it right. Time it came and I got worse, right? Took it to a whole another level of things. And guess what? That's when the machine just kind of broke down. All right. So I would tell you, if you're active now, stay active. Do something. You don't have to go so far beyond the regimen of activity that uh that it keeps you from being as productive as you need to be. So you're just kind of checking the block. Have fun with it. So I've gotten to the point on day 13 that I kind of enjoy when the alarm, I remember the first day because I was excited about actually challenging myself, being able to put an action into play and then execute it, right? So we pride ourselves a lot, you see, in our little social media world. We pride ourselves on scientific method, being able to observe things, come up with some come up with some variables that you think that may actually influence it, and then testing it, and then coming up with a conclusion, not just all of a sudden out of the blue air have this opinion of how it all came together and work, but literally testing the end result. to find out if you falsify it or not, right? Coming up with an hypothesis of this is what it's going to be. So that's what I do, right? So I want to make sure that once the end goal or I get to the results that I'm looking for, that I'm able to share exactly how that came about. Facts, not made up information, not something I read in the book and I'm regurgitating just to kind of ignite you to get started, but to have documented evidence source that you can go back to and say, yep, she archived it. This is where it was. This is where it is. Sometimes you get to your end results and it's like, you've done such a good job that the memory of what it was is like far-fetched. You try to like, wow, I was that bad. I can tell you it's been a 3-year journey for me. I was that bad. And sometimes I do so well some days that I can't believe that it was actually an issue or where it was and what it is now. Like I can stand up now and I just feel taller. I'm like, damn, I was really shrinking for real. Like you hear, older you get, you shrink. I was like, so with that upright posture of feeling taller, I'm like, oh shit, I look like I'm getting some curves in this piece. It's just looking good. All right. So then you start to feel good. You start to smile about it. And oh man, there it is. Now your whole mental has caught up with your body. Now you could think and manifest some of the futuristic results that you're looking for. Now, when you rise in the morning, you sit at the edge of the bed and you're like, it's not a rush to breathe. You ever just sit around and just like breathe? I'm just gonna. I can tell you guys the first time I went into a counseling session and the guy next to me talked about how he dealt with his chronic pain, that he got into his therapist had him to do breathing exercises. And I thought that was interesting because the most controlled component of what you do every day is something that could feel like it's very hard. And so I can remember going back in the car after that session and like, it was like, just very quickly, like just a breathe, just a normal inhale. Exhale. And to do it for longer than a few seconds was like far-fetched. And then at that point, I realized like, wow, you actually have an issue when it's so difficult for you just to see. Now I can, because I realized there's an intricate part of life that was just kind of being rushed. If you're rushing in the morning, you might want to start taking your time and getting up just a little bit earlier, okay, to create that time you need to just breathe, get everything functioning in your body. Protect the activity of functionality. The smallest thing that you start with, just that was very difficult. So I appreciate the man who actually said how it helped him how breathing exercises. If you feel anxiety, you feel like things are going to go wrong, you know, if he's hyperventilating, he get to a point where he just, and you know what that does? That causes you to slow down, get your heart rate under control, therefore you under control. The simplest thing. I'll just share with you all this morning that start breathing. Start relaxing your mind and your body. If you've never indulged in meditation or mindfulness, go to YouTube. Pick out a 5 or 10 minute mindfulness video. If it's like mind boggling to hurry up and get through the video, then that's more of a challenge for you to do it more often than never, because you really have an issue of being entirely too active and too busy in the mind. Nothing in your life should be so important that you have to rush your way through preparing your mind and your body to participate in that journey. Nothing. No one should be that important that you skip over the activity of a 5 to 10 minute breathing regimen, meditation in the morning, right before you go to sleep. It is super important that you're able to relax. I think Angie said it somewhere along the first video about getting proper sleep, or the 45 minutes of sleep that you do really get, where you really go into your sleep. Nothing should be that important. And so I challenge you this morning just to breathe. Before you get involved, before you turn on your YouTube or your Facebook to see what Mo has going on, is she really still involved in her challenge? Is she really still participating? Before you even turn it on or the first thing you look at, I challenge you just to 5 or 10 minutes. That means that you cannot wake up just in time to go to work. You cannot wake up just in time to get the kids ready to go to school. You cannot wake up just in time to prepare breakfast for your household. You cannot wake up just in time to go and participate in an activity or event. That means that at a minimum, you have to get up, rise up 12 to 15 minutes earlier than your normal wake up so that you could just breathe. So good morning, Angie, Deshandra. How you ladies doing this morning?
Great. I don't have. I ran out of oatmeal and I still didn't buy it yet. But I'm drinking. I'm eating fruit instead of putting all my fruit into my blender. I'm eating some fruit that's strawberries and pineapple. And I'm drinking the Garcina kombucha. I don't know how to pronounce it. That tea with
Kombucha?
yeah.
Is it kombucha tea?
Garcina, something like that. I have to go read it.
Yeah, Garcinia kombucha.
Yeah, and put some. I did the kidney liver flush formula with the olive oil, first cold pressed olive oil, tablespoon of that, 2 cloves of garlic, spirulina. I added spirulina to it. I made it green, and but I let the tea cool off a little bit first. I put a dash of cayenne pepper. I put ginger, and I put cinnamon. And I didn't add the sweetener this time. And it tastes good. The cinnamon actually makes it taste sweet, I think. Mm-hmm. So that's it. It comes in like a little, kind of like a soup it tastes.
What do you think about the breathing?
perfect, that it helps you, it energizes you, gets the blood oxygenated, gets that oxygenated blood to the brain, you know, I mean to the body. You breathe it in and you get it, the brain releases all of that red, the oxygenated blood. But like you were right about that first 45 minutes where you could fall into your first REM stage, and you're trying to get, oh, you know where you got the 45 minutes from? For the whole time you're sleeping, you want to collectively accumulate 45 minutes of REM, the minimum at night. That means 45 minutes of, it's not the deepest stage, but it's right before the deepest stage. A lot of us don't get REM because if we have any obstruction, it happens during the time we're going in REM because all your muscles are relaxed and it adds to the obstructed breathing. So we can get more into that later. But the breathing is like something to really pay attention to, because it's when the kids are not breathing right, when their airways are crowded, they're daydreaming. They could sleep for 10 hours, but they're not getting that REM in. So they feel like they didn't sleep and they're falling asleep in class. They do get hyper because the body starts to produce more energy. It starts to burn off that energy, burn off the sugar. So no, what gives you more? Your body's producing more sugar. I think it gives you more, the kids more energy because they're falling asleep. So the body wants to be awake in the daytime, right? They're getting hyper because they don't have enough. They're not getting enough oxygen. More energy because they're falling asleep. So the body wants to be awake in the daytime. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, so the oxygen to the brain that gets into your body, it gives them that energy so they're not hyperactive. The hyperactivity is like their body trying to wake up.
Yes, Tashandra.
What's the question, Mo?
But breathing, what do you think?
Oh, I think breathing is important. Like, actually, I can't lie, I didn't do it before. I kind of like started getting into fitness and stuff like that. I tried to do meditation, but my brain is always going so much. So meditation is very hard, especially for, I would call us, you, Tumo, and Angie, because we're up. Like I'm not gonna tell you what time I stayed up till like this morning, but we're very high strung, right? So and when I say that, it's not from a physical aspect, from a mental aspect. We're constantly mentally stimulated and thinking about, how do I reach the next goal? How do I make the plan work? Or how do I get this done for this person? So our brain is mentally, so for me, meditation was very hard at first. So I found I would start with like 30 seconds. I know it's not much, but like make sure there's no TV, there's no noise, it's just me. And I would get up and go, like before I get dressed in the morning, go in my closet and kind of just, okay, just take 30 seconds. Then it was like, okay, do a minute and a half. Okay, do 3 minutes. And then now it's sort of like at night, I wear my Fitbit intentionally now to sleep in because it tracks and monitor your sleeping. It shows you how much actual true REM sleep you're getting, how much active sleep you're getting, because all of it's good sleep, right? But not only that, it has this breathing exercise on there. So I have to do it 2 to 3 times, and it's 2 minutes, and it actually forces you. You have to be still. You have to try to relax. And I've gotten to the mode now where I kind of have to do that to go to sleep. So it's good to kind of get in tune with your inner chakras, and just kind of try to be with yourself. I call it being with yourself. We do everything else so much, so it's like being with yourself. So even before I jumped on, and because we woke up, we're up kind of early, so I was like, give me my headset. So I was like, let me just take a minute and just be like, like, even if you say I'm just gonna take 10 deep breaths in the morning before I do that thing, whatever it is, that's what you have to do.
Yes.
Exercising too. Exercise and breathing is important too in exercising. A lot of people don't breathe, so they strain, they hurt different parts of their body. different muscles, that breathing is giving you what you need. And the breathing is allowing you to get some toxins out as well, because we taking a lot of things, in, and when you breathing out, you're pushing a lot of things out. So
Yes, definitely. And so now you guys, everybody hears how just how super important it is just to kind of relax your mind and your body in the morning. So again, we're promoting and protecting the mental and the physical. And the smallest activity that you don't even think about sometimes is breathing. And so as you go throughout your day, you get involved with what's going on in life. Make sure that you take some time to relax. We don't have to be that busy, but we've made it so consistent for our mind just to go and check the block for everything that we have to do in life. And we just forget to take some time just to, I can say it because I've never forget doing it for the first time in an actual session. I was like, it's like I couldn't even relax that mental thought long enough just to exhale. And oh, by the way, so if I wasn't doing that when I was exercising, I probably was one of the ones holding my breath through the exercise, causing more damage, harm, and damage to what I was actually doing. Therefore, it was ineffective. And so take some time. Not only you challenge yourself to wake up and eat and get right in the morning so that you could go about your daily day. You can always go back and take a nap. That's fine, but make it happen. Begin to do those things in your daily routine to keep things in order so things will operate just a little bit more smoother. So I don't want to stay on long this morning. I have to go to the flea market and set up for Dynamic 3D and set up my paparazzi. And make some things happen this morning. But I appreciate you ladies for your support and everyone else out there who's participating to get this lifestyle under control. Safe travels to my trainer. He's going out there and play with the activities of the Super Bowl down in Tampa. So cover and protect him as he travel on his journey or whatever. He popped in for a little bit, but he's gone now. So making sure things work out, and for everybody else who's out there in Florida, keep them safe, mask up, and enjoy themselves and have a good time. So whoever you guys rooting for, hey, get it in. It's exciting. Always a good, exciting time of the year in America, the Super Bowl. So yeah. So I have about 48 minutes to get ready. My vehicle is packed. Thanks. Shout out to the trainer for supporting and helping that. It'll be my first time out at the market on my own, promoting his products, sharing with others in the capacity of what these things have done for me. And hopefully you can participate. Jashandra, did you get yours?
I was just about to tell you, Mo, it just came yesterday. We didn't even get a chance to crack it open, so I'll let you know how we like it.
Yeah, let a sister know. Let a sister know. So I'll be out in the market. Y'all will see me live promoting, get people involved. And hopefully I do a good job and get some sales and help some folks out, and that they enjoy it enough that they begin to implement it in their daily regimen. So let's see, I got about 2 minutes. You ladies got anything that you want to say before we rock out of here? So I have a productive day. Okay, so then if not, as always, much love. Let me shout out Brother Garfield allowing me to add and participate in his channel. You guys, can you go and subscribe to my YouTube channel? I'm looking to get 1,000 before these 60 days is over. I need about 200 plus. Hey, let me also say, let me take this off. Oh, let me see. Where is it at? Do I have it on here? Yeah, so go subscribe to my channel. Make sure you guys subscribe so you can get that good info, that good business info. Keep up with the latest and the greatest of what's going on. keep in mind, I also have some training coming up. I'm starting my 12 weeks again, mainly looking to share information with our self-employed, independent contractors and sole proprietors out there, trying to make sure that you all understand how to develop programs, how to do, make sure you stay in budget compliance, you're ready for any audit, whether it's workman's comp, Department of Labor, or just business in general, ensuring that you understand how to do your sponsor letters if you're looking for investors, good record keeping accounting apps and things of that nature, identifying grants if you're into the nonprofit world of it all, and government certification. So look out, that is coming up, and that training normally on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. So what's the slogan this year? Invest at least once in 2021. Yeah. Other things that I cover in the class is making sure, listen, I can't stress it enough, record keeping, and record keeping. If you're going to get into the federal contracting world, you have to understand the compliance. You have to have read through the FAR and the requirements that they look for when they come in and inspect you. And you got to make sure that you create your own stream of revenue to sustain your business. And investing is one way to do that. Keep your money growing so that you can fill in those spots when necessary. I can't tell you how important it is that or what investing and compounding interest and growing your own money does for you outside of you going and getting loans. If you do, make sure you capitalize on it so that it can actually benefit your business. All right. So yeah, I was looking to see if I had a flyer of, and I can't remember. I was looking for the flyer for, oh, I know what I'm looking for. Let me stop sharing for a minute. I'm looking for, let me get this flyer. I want to share with you all. I want to share. It is that time of the year again for me to support the young futures of tomorrow. Those are those 2021 graduates. It's time to get it in for those students who have done an outstanding job. So let me share my screen again. All right, so if you all are looking to donate, I appreciate my sister Angie. She's the first one, 2021, to give a donation to the cause. I appreciate you, sis. Let me shout out those who've already given donations. You gonna say something, Angie?
You're welcome. No, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm gonna post some information regarding the breathing and the connection to ADHD for adults and children.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that definitely very much. Okay, so I do a scholarship every year called the Lamb Basketball Scholarship. Everyone knows that was part of my past lifetime, right? And I'm doing it for high school students and high school students only. I apologize to you adults out there who are going back to school and you're looking for some extra finances, but baby, this scholarship is not for you, okay? It is for 2021 high school graduates, looking for those individuals who have good character, who maintain at least a 2.9 GPA. And what do you have to do to qualify? You have to write a 500-word essay about what community service and paying it forward means to you. Now, it's due March the 30th, 2021. Do not inbox me or email me and say, what is the scholarship about? Clearly, that lets me know. You don't want it? It's all on the flyer. How much is the scholarship for? It's all on the flyer. Grow up, adult parents out there, because it'd be you. What did my child have to do to get your scholarship? It's on the flyer. And you wonder why you're not capitalizing. Come on. Are we serious? We gave away, I think it was 13 $500 scholarships last year. and 2 or 3 250 or less scholarships. We gave away 2 laptops. We gave a TV, a 32-inch monitor, and yeah, last year. My strongest supporter. So look forward. Before the end of the month, I have an award ceremony coming up for those who donated. I got some gifts for you guys and show my token of appreciation for you supporting the scholarship fund, right? So I have my top donors, I have some middle levels, and I have some of you guys that I contribute. Like, you guys have been amazing. So let me shout out those who so I have 5 people already that I need to award. And I already have one. Soon as I put the flyer out, the first day, I was able to gain donations, in-kind donations from the community for one of the scholarships already. So I have 4 remaining. So I had a total of $2,500 that I need to raise in order to make this happen, right? And I'm gonna do an award ceremony. I want to honor my sponsors, those who contributed, and then I want to show off and showcase those individuals who've been selected to receive the award. So I have my battle out there, Tamika Rowe. I appreciate you, sis, for giving your contribution. Already ahead of the game. I don't know if I had posted that flyer 2 seconds and she was already sending a text saying, I already sent, my contribution for the month. Antonio Mitchell, I appreciate you, bruh. Thank you very much. Brother Mathis, hey, much love. Thank you. Who else I got out there? Angie, she's contributed. I appreciate you, sis. Thank you very much. Ali Duel, I got it right. Thank you. I appreciate your donation. And I know I have one more in here. Where's it at? I know I got one more. Maybe that was Ali. Because Ali and Angie at around the same time. Again, I appreciate you all, okay, for supporting the mission. Angie, Ali Duael, Brother Mathis, Antonio Mitchell, Tamika Rowe. Listen, you guys out the gate. All of you. Y'all covered the first one. I got 4 more to go at $2,000 more, right? To go. And oh man, the recipients that were chosen are outstanding recipients. Outstanding. So I can't wait. They don't even know it yet. So it's going to be super exciting, to contact them, send them their letter of award, and then to put that money in their hand. And many people say, why are you giving high school students, high school graduates cash? Why don't you pay their balance? That ain't my job. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm doing what my scholarship says it's going to be done. All right. There's a purpose and a reason behind it. I share it all the time. When I got my college scholarship, I went to school with $70 in my pocket, got in a Greyhound from Louisiana to Kansas. Shout out to Coach Sims out there. Shout out to Coach Andy, right? You guys, made my transition very easy. And so not to have any cash in your pocket or have money in your pocket to be able to purchase those things that you need while you're in school, or just to do some things that you would like to do or buy, it's very super important to me because I know what that was like. And so I said when I did a scholarship that I was going to patronize the actual person. I wanted them to be able to have some dollars, go in the store and buy what they wanted to buy. For being, going, whether it's entrepreneurship, whether it's going to college, whether it's going to a tech school, right? Whether it's employment, whatever they was transitioning in, I wanted them to have some capital to say, okay, I have something to start with. That's the goal. That's the purpose. So don't be telling me what I should and should not be doing. I should be doing one big man scholarship. I should be doing this or that. Create your own. Give your own self some advice, because I'm doing exactly what I would like to do. And that is to present the Lamb Basketball Scholarship to high school students so that they can be able to relax, breathe, and go and purchase those things or have some capital to invest in their initial startup of their new business. So thank you to you all. And I will definitely see you all live in an hour or two when I get out there and start to promote products and get my sales on. I'm not even a marketer, but we're gonna make it do what it do. Okay. I will make Dynamic 3D proud. And as if he didn't even leave, that I took the business in full care and rocked out. So peace out, and you guys have a good morning.
Peace out, Mom.
Peace.
I'll let you know how I like it. We got I think it's the strawberry mango, so I'll let you know.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Good night. Good day. Let's celebrate life. All my people, yeah. Let's celebrate life. We are free from sin. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about